everybody, it's me again, Moody Boo, and I'm back with another house review. And this one are the two I have left of Juliette Has a Gun. Now, I have owned other Juliette Has a Guns. I've owned another Oud and Citizen Queen and ended up giving those away or trading them off because I just didn't wear them. That was back when I did that. Now I buy it, keep it, collect it. This house, though, I gotta say, their performance is really good and their prices are very reasonable for pretty much all of the perfumes. Now, I've tried others in this house besides another Oud and Citizen Queen. I also used to have Miss Charming, and I did give that away, I think, to one of my nieces, if I'm not mistaken. And I really loved all of those. I just didn't reach for them. So these are the two I kept. There are a couple more that I think I might get because I have tried them and I really love them. And one is not a perfume. I believe that's an ISOE Super based perfume. And I've gone through a couple of samples of it. And I keep meaning to buy a bottle, but then they came out with the intense version of it. So I've been wanting to test that out before I went ahead and bought a full bottle of the not a perfume. I really want to try out the super dose and see how that is. The other one is the one called That one is really nice. It's a beautiful perfume. It's a berry-based perfume, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves. And I went through a couple of samples of that as well. And I've been meaning to buy a bottle, but I just haven't done it as of yet. So these two I have had for quite some time. Calamity J and Romantina. And I just can't seem to get rid of those two. I can't let them go. So I guess we'll just start with Calamity J. So Calamity J is amber and patchouli and iris, and there's supposed to be some cinnamon and musk and tonka and vanilla and ISOE Super and labdanum and civet and castoreum. I don't get that. I get a very beautiful amber patchouli iris perfume. I don't get a lot of cinnamon. There is a bit of musk in there. There's a slight sweetness to it, so probably some vanilla is involved. But it's all about the iris, the patchouli, and the amber to me. It's a very powdery perfume, in my opinion, which I'm not really attracted to very much. Probably one of the reasons why I don't reach for it much. But I love it. I'm crazy about it. I just don't wear it very often. But I can't let it go. I just adore it. So performance, like I said, on these are crazy. I usually do one spray of any of the Juliette Has a Guns that I've had. I don't recall ever doing more than one spray. So the next one is Romantina. Romantina is a heavy musk, rose, patchouli perfume, in my opinion. And there's other notes that are listed, like orange flower and vetiver and iris, and there's some citrus and animalic notes and vanilla and tonka. Again, the dominant notes for me are all about the musk, the rose, and the patchouli. Now, this one isn't nearly as powdery as Calamity J, but there's a slight sourness to it that sometimes attracts me and sometimes puts me off. This is a very odd perfume for me to own and be so attracted to. But again, it's one I just don't reach for very often, but I can't let it go. Not just because I'm a collector, but because I really love it. There's something about that combination of musk, rose, and patchouli that they have done, much like they did with the Calamity J. They just combine a few great notes together in the right proportions to make a beautiful perfume. But it's very linear. There's no big ups and downs. It's slightly soapy, but I don't like soapy perfumes. So it's just enough to add a little bit of interest to it without it going into the Irish Spring kind of category. So that's it for my quickie review for Juliette Has a Gun. I probably will be adding to my collection from that house in the future. But there's so many on my list. I probably will do 8 great perfumes of my next intended purchases because I have a lot of them. I don't even know. I might have to do 2 lists of 8 great perfumes of future purchases. It's bad, but I have many that I want. So anyway, all right. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me, and talk to you soon. Peace.